Hello. Yeah, welcome to our podcast. We're going to be talking about interesting things that regular people have to deal with.
So, the toast draft is this what we're going to call it?
Yeah, because we can't really call it a topping draft because there's lots of other toppings we can have. I went to the shop today.
Wait. So are we saying toppings are out?
No.
Is
I was
this
just
what,
saying that
just
we can't call
breads
it.
only?
We just can't call it a topping draft because, like, topping draft, like, I bought some pizzas today, and pizza's got different toppings. Like, you got to have like a
ice cream's
pizza
got
draft.
Sprinkles and yeah. No, I get you.
Yeah, so just you. Not. I'm fine with it. I'm still like, yeah, you put whatever the fuck you want on your toast, mate.
So the toast topping draft.
Yeah. So this is another key point of your toast. Oh, he's put his glasses on. He's getting serious now, lads.
No, I had to read a notification.
Like, what type of bread we're using? Like, does that come into it? Does that come into like your perfect toast scenario? Like, how well you're having it done? Yeah, you're using bagels. You're using like just toasting anything. Like,
so okay. I think that's a different draft, right? So I feel like that's the perfect. That's the perfect toast meal draft. Where you
meal.
Yeah, so you get like 5 categories. You get type of bread or type of base.
Cool. Yeah.
How it's cooked.
Carb of choice.
Types of carb, how it's cooked, spread, topping, and miscellaneous. And you have to take one of those 5, like, every time.
That's like sandwich draft then.
Yeah, but I think toast and sandwich could be different as well.
Toasted sandwich.
Whereas this, I'm just like, what are the merits of one versus the other in terms of if all other constraints are the same, right?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
So what's our base? What's our standard toast gonna be? Like, is it gonna be like?
I think it's just got to be the most basic, neutral thing.
White bread.
Probably white bread, right?
Because there's too many differentiators on like brown bread. Brown bread, you have seeded bread, you got like oat bread.
I think white bread, medium toast or well toast. I'm fine with either.
Yeah, fine. We're going like toasty.
No,
bread, like thick loaf.
Just a regular toast.
Not like so not like Tesco value, like thinner than paper
toast you'd get with a fry up. Not a bougie fry up, but like a calf.
Sure. Yeah.
And okay, how's this gonna work? I think we should snake. So I think we each need 5 picks, and it should go like, so if someone goes 1, the next person gets 2, 3, and then 4, 5.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Let me do a spin the wheel, and the winner decides if they want to go first or second.
Right. So we're doing a 1 to 10 then. So I do, yeah. So we do like, I do 1, then you do, and then we just decide out of that.
Yeah, I think so.
Sure.
Well, we won't decide. The community will decide.
The community will decide. We'll put a poll up on our new Instagram that we're gonna make.
So I'm blue, you're red.
This is like our fucking KFC thing again.
Oh, you can't see it, kind of.
Yeah. So
okay. I think I'll choose to go first.
Oh yeah, how humble of you, sir. It's like, right, I've got to get out of the way because I know Rob's going to snake me.
It's not about humble. I'm trying to win.
Yeah. And what are you going to lead with, sir? I have no idea.
There is. Oh, the way you said that makes it seem like there's a clear like first pick in your mind.
For you, sir, and you're.
Oh, now I'm breaking
You're worried I'm going to snake you and steal you. Got voice note proof.
Oh my god. Okay. Well, no, I had to do it. for everyone, it had to be done. I think the number one pick in the toast topping draft has got to be peanut butter.
Ooh.
Peanut butter is the best toast topping. It can be sweet, it can be savory, it's so versatile, it's high in protein, it fills you up, it's tasty. It literally it does everything. It's so versatile. You can have it. Yeah,
you're putting it on your toast and throwing your toast on the ceiling. Like, what? How are you? Like,
no, it's just a general. It's a general. Like, if you had you can have a peanut butter ice cream, right, and that works, right?
Yeah.
You can also have it like savory with some salt flakes on top. Like, there's nothing better than a slice of toast with it. You need to get that bougie salt flakes. Just sprinkle a couple of those bougie salt flakes on it. Oh my god, that is the perfect post-gym snack. Honestly, gets your salts back in, gets your protein. Honestly, that is when you bite into that and the nuttiness. And by the way, talking about smooth peanut butter.
I mean,
you crunchy motherfuckers.
You're a prick.
Why am I a prick?
Oh, I like smooth peanut butter because I had a crisis when I was 6.
Crunchy motherfuckers can go suck one. Crunchy is the inferior product, and I will stand by that.
It's not the inferior product.
It is so inferior. Super inferior. So wait. Just for clarification, if I said peanut butter, does that mean I'm having to choose between the two, or do I just get peanut butter?
No, you don't just get peanut butter.
But okay. Oh, that's rude.
No, it's not.
No, but you can't have peanut butter as well.
I got fucking crunchy peanut butter on my list, mate. Because I knew you have some weird phobia with crunchy peanut butter.
Crunchy peanut butter is gross. It's like
you're having some bougie peanut butter though. Like you're having like Whole Earth fucking no expense spared.
No, you know what? I think Whole Earth and all these fucking organic peanut butter nonsenses, they're just fucked up. Give me Skippy's original peanut butter, the best stuff there is. Fuck all the noise, fuck all the organic peanut butter nonsense. Give me the stuff. That's what I want.
There's so much sugar in that. That's not
exactly what you want. It's
That's
the
not
best.
Peanut butter.
It's the best. It is peanut butter. You've
peanut butter. You've got more sugar in it than jam.
Rob, you've been gentrified. You have been gentrified. That's all it is.
Gentrified, mate.
You know what you want? You want that peanut butter that's got that sugar. That peanut butter that will glue your mouth together when it's put in a sandwich. That's that peanut butter that you want.
You're saying I've been gentrified, mate. My teeth have to work for my peanut butter. my peanut butter ain't be filtered like your fancy ass. Sieved peanut butter, bro.
It's not sieved, it's just smooth.
Yeah. Why is it smooth? Because someone's had to do more work to fucking get your peanuts out of you.
Yeah, exactly. I'm paying the working man's salary. So I take it you're not a fan of my 1-1 pick.
I'm not. I mean, I am. I'm always a fan of peanut butter. Yeah. I mean, Skippy's not the one necessarily.
It's just the best.
I feel like it's just, like I said, it's just a bit too sugary. It just doesn't really feel like. I mean,
I think that the pick is smooth peanut butter.
Yep.
It can be.
Your choice is that. Your selection is that.
Yeah, exactly. Right. It doesn't have to be Skippy's.
Yeah. So I'm 2 and 3 then.
You are 2 and 3.
So I'm going to
go writing this down for the record.
The Instagram poll. Crunchy peanut butter. Straight up number 2. All the benefits of regular peanut butter, but it's gooey in your mouth, a lot more gooey in your mouth, and it like, whoa.
What kind of peanut butter are you eating that smooth peanut butter isn't gooey?
Like, I don't know. I feel like you lather more crunchy peanut butter on your bread.
Lather.
Yeah, like you spread more crunchy peanut butter on your toast because you can't spread it as well. So you have to put more on.
So you're endorsing getting obese off peanut butter is what you're doing.
It's healthy though, isn't it? Healthy fats.
It's not healthy.
It's healthy.
You just
98% peanuts or whatever in your jar of peanut butter.
you're getting that organic nonsense.
No. That's just like Tesco, mate. Even like most peanut butter is like 96%. The only one, like I'm saying, that's the good thing about peanut butter. It's all natural. It's just mashed up peanuts. That's why it's so high on the list. Because it's good for you.
I just don't vibe with crunchy. I just don't. And then you get the nuts in your teeth, and like then you have to go brush your teeth after breakfast. Who does that? Like you brush your teeth before breakfast and start your day. Like
that's another controversial tactic.
What?
Not from my perspective, but some like when do people brush their teeth? Like people brush their teeth after breakfast. People brush their teeth before breakfast. People think the other one is weird.
Which dumb morons are brushing their
I'm on
teeth
your side.
after breakfast?
I'm on your side.
Well, okay, I don't eat breakfast, but always brush it. It's like the first thing I do when I wake up. Don't you like wake up and your mouth just feels like gross? It feels like it just feels gross and gammy and disgusting. Like I don't know how people can eat that's in their mouth. Like it's just ugh. Who is doing that? You know that's psychopathic behavior. People who do that honestly need to be put on a list. What? It's true.
Says my guy who uses half a tube of toothpaste every time he brushes his teeth.
I do not use half a tube of toothpaste. I recently invested. Well, I didn't invest in it. It was a present. But I got an electric toothbrush, and now
someone bought you an electric toothbrush as a present. You need better friends.
Well, no, it was. It was.
Could buy me a nice bottle of whiskey. Now I bought me a fucking £6 toothbrush.
No, it was a good electric toothbrush. It was on the approved list of presents for Christmas that I gave my parents. Otherwise, you end up with like some dross from like some t-shirt from Asda or something that like no one wants. Yes, I want a George t-shirt or a 2 by Tesco like jumper. Like, get me something useful. Like, I'm over the surprise in present giving. It's just that.
So now you don't use half a tube of toothpaste because your toothbrush head's only like so big.
Yeah, but I mean, what's wrong with using toothpaste, man? You gotta clean your mouth. I'm not gross. I'd rather use too much than too little. Like, have you ever brushed your teeth and then like 5 minutes later you're like done one of these and just felt some like, oh no, there's some grossness there, like, and then you want to go back and clean it. The more like it's better to be clean, like to be safe than sorry. That's my policy.
Foaming at the mouth like you got rabies every morning. Yeah, always crunchy peanut butter. Fills you up for longer.
You still lost me. You still lost me. I don't see the merits.
I'm going out for the 52% of the population that prefer crunchy peanut butter.
I think
your 48%
move. No. I think that let's put a poll up on Twitter.
Hey,
or something.
we ain't having you voting all your fucking. You did that before. You fucking signed in on your account. You signed in on like 4 other accounts that you also have the password for. And
oh my god,
against me because you're a prick.
Bob, no, I did a worse violation than that. So at work, right? Basically, at work, my team comes in Monday and Thursday. My team is like 8 of us, whatever. The wider group were deciding what day. There's like maybe 50 employees in the sports department, deciding what day to come into the office as a wider sports team. And they did a Google form, but they didn't take email addresses and they didn't limit to 1 per IP. So I just voted about 15 times for the days I wanted in, and then miraculously, oh yeah, they chose Thursday.
Fucking hell. How are you still doing this shit? Like, we've known each other for 11 years and you've been doing it since day one. Like, no doubt Amanda Hugging Kiss voted to come in on Thursdays. Like, good one.
See more butts. You know it is, right? What they don't know can't hurt them. It's like I always say, ask for forgiveness, not for permission.
It's come full circle.
It definitely has. It definitely has. But anyway, I genuinely believe that more of the population prefer smooth peanut butter. Like, oh, wait. Can I ask you this independent question?
Independent. Okay, yeah, sure.
If you had a glass of orange juice, would you take it with bits or without bits?
I think I used to be a bits person, and now I think I'm a smooth person.
You've just undermined your whole argument.
No, I haven't though, have I?
Next pick.
No,
Next
I haven't
pick.
though, have
Next
I?
pick. You just
Have I?
lost your whole argument.
Haven't though, have I?
Yeah, you keep saying that, but you
But
just
orange bits really get stuck in your teeth. You chew your food, fucking peanut butter's gone.
I don't know what demon teeth you have that bits of crunchy flake nuts aren't getting stuck in there, but you know the rest of us, we prefer our peanut butter smooth and our juice
And sugary.
The sugary is just a benefit. There's multiple
It's a
types.
benefit. You were talking about me getting people obese by putting more on. You might put more on, but you're getting less bad stuff.
Hey, you know what? I'll take it. Peanut butter's so good, so nice. I'll have it twice.
I mean, even one and two is like a solid place for these things.
I mean, yeah, I think to be honest, in the grand scheme of things, as much as we disagree, we're kind of agreeing.
Nut butter is good butter.
Yeah, it is.
So
Rob, with your second pick.
I mean, I have honourable mentions, and in my honourable mentions is smooth peanut butter.
Oh, you did a whole spreadsheet, bro. I'm going off the dome.
I did, yeah, man. I didn't want to do like our previous podcast where you got all pissy because we didn't do any research. So I was like, I'm going to do my research this time. Another honourable mention. Does this even count? Cheese on toast.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Cheese on toast counts, right?
Because I also think it should count. But yes. I spoke to someone else and they were like, no. Because
we said toppings, not spreads.
It's true. Yeah.
So if you want to
undergo another process after being in the toaster to make it.
No.
Because otherwise you've just got like slices of cheese on toast.
Yes, so I'm saying slices of cheese on toast is fine, but not putting cheese on toast and then baking it again, that doesn't count.
Right. Okay. Sure. Yeah, I'm not having like a shitty like fake cheese sandwich.
But I think if you like get a piece of toast and put something from the fridge on it, that counts.
Like, yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay.
So that was just a clarification. Just wanted that out the window. Marmite.
Fuck you.
Marmite's up there. Oh. It's one of those things you put on toast if you don't know what you want to have on toast. Like you're putting your bread in the toaster and you're like, oh, I kind of fancy this, but I also kind of fancy this. But I've got a Marmite. Oh yeah, I fancy it. All right. If you're having a bad day, Marmite on white toast, bit of butter. Nothing's beating that. Nothing's beating Marmite on toast on a white slice of toast as well. It's proper naughty, but it's also like, oh, that's good, versatile. Continuing the versatility. And it's always in the cupboard. Always in the cupboard. You've never not got Marmite.
This is true.
That's the big clutch with Marmite. Like you run out of everything else, but you've always got Marmite.
Yeah, to be fair, I think that's true.
Like
You know what?
You might not have jam in, you might not have peanut butter in, but you've always got Marmite.
I mean, are we just tipping the next picks? Like, okay, if you want to give me your next picks, fine, but I'm not mentioning my board. I'm just saying. I think the thing with Marmite is that Rob, you're not to criticize your draft, but you're very, you're closing down your list to a lot of people. Like Marmite's got haters, bro, like real haters, and crunchy peanut butter's out there as well. I think you're speaking to a very small subsection of the population.
Very small subset of the population. Yeah, you started this conversation when I mentioned Marmite with "fuck you."
Oh no, I'm part of that subsection. It's a banging topic. Like it's great. I think it's one of the GOAT spreads. Like you love it or you hate it. I think it's just always there. Like you go to a hotel, there's not always guaranteed to be peanut butter, but you know what will be there? Marmite.
You get those little heart-shaped things.
Oh,
you probably got them stashed in your car, haven't you? That is the face of a man who is guilty.
I took them out. I've stopped using my car as much now. I live in London.
Yeah, I think Marmite's a good one. I know it's a controversial one again because people don't like Marmite, but
I think as well with Marmite, the flexibility plays because you can have it just on its own for like brekkie. You can have, if you're really mad, you can do like a fat layer and have it just as a nibbler, or you can do it, add some cheese, add a pickle, and have like almost a full-on meal. Like the Marmite's got versatility as well. It plays as well. Some people, there are some weirdos out there, mix the Marmite and the peanut butter.
They do.
Not my thing, but the versatility plays, Rob. I think it's a great pick. But
what's your second choice? Sudra's second.
What it leaves me open to do, and this is why
in the gut
I was umming and ahhing about the number one pick. Well, I wasn't umming and ahhing. I was solid, and then you said something, and I was like, "Oh, he might take it," because I think the clear 1-1. If I'd known you were going to choose crunchy, I should have known that. I obviously didn't think about it enough between all the setup of things or whatever. But the clear 1-1, and it's the GOAT spread of toast, is butter.
Yes.
It has to be butter.
It's on the honourable mentions list.
How is it an honourable mention, Rob?
Because I didn't know whether. No, actually, no. It's fifth on my list because I was like, it's definitely there. It's another Marmite thing, right? You've always got butter in. But
this is the thing. You can have it on its own. Just toast and butter. That bangs. But all of the other things that we're going to draft today, potentially adding a base of butter onto it just takes it to that next level. Like I never used to be a believer in the butter base, but honestly, the toast butter peanut butter combination, it's so good. And then you can add Marmite, you can add all these other things. A butter just makes sense. It just makes everything better. You know what it is? It's like salt in that it elevates the flavors around it. It is so like unique as well. There's just nothing else like it. And yeah, I think I was kind of breaking that peanut butter pick first because I just love peanut butter. Like you can probably see like little bit of double chin there. That's a bit of peanut butter.
That's the Skippy. That is. This is the crunchy peanut butter. Its jawline is the crunchy peanut butter.
Uh-huh. Yeah, all that chewing. This is a jaw workout. That is for sure. But yeah, not to sidetrack off butter because it's the GOAT. Without it, would toast even mean anything without it? Like, is there a meaning of, if there's a meaning of life, butter's in there somewhere. Like, it's the best.
I think the most controversial thing is toast butter, peanut butter.
Have you ever tried it?
I haven't because there's too much butter.
Rob. Yeah, but the thing is, with your organic nonsense peanut butter, you can afford
organic nonsense, mate. My fucking Tesco basics.
whatever. With your 99% peanuts, you can afford to have the butter as well, right?
I mean, I will with other things. Like,
Rob, I'm telling you, I was never a believer. You know, my mum made my peanut butter sandwiches for school. It had to be like dry bread, it just with the peanut butter. And then I one day I was just like, I put butter on by accident. I was like, what's the worst it can do? And I spread it up, and oh my life, it changed my life.
Yeah,
it blew my mind. Honestly, it did. Rob, if you ever have to try one thing, honestly, try toast butter peanut butter. Honestly,
out of all of the things I think you've ever suggested to me, that's the most underwhelming. Before you die, you've got to try toast butter, then peanut butter. All right, mate. you never get this combination again. Like go skydiving. It's not like drive a Rolls Royce. It's toast butter, peanut butter.
Oh, definitely. No, it's definitely up there.
Yeah, I think it's a very, very good choice. Oh, I'm sad that it's been stolen from me.
Oh, it's me again.
It is.
It is me again. Okay. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna move away from the spreads now.
Oh, interesting choice. Yeah, sure.
While spreads are, there are spreads I'd take over this item. I think there are more spreads that I can get, whereas this is like the goat topping.
The goat. So far, they've all been goat toppings.
Well, you know, it's they're all a goat when you're a foodie like me.
Well, they're all a goat when you're the goat.
Yeah.
And then my toppings.
I'm taking avocado.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good shout.
Avocado toast is, maybe I'm a gentrified Londoner, but if heaven is avocado and toast, sign me up.
Avocado
honestly,
and Marmite and toast.
I never tried it.
Never tried it, mate.
Never tried it. I think the thing is the avo's so clean, and just like sprinkle of salt, bit of smoked paprika, maybe some like Tabasco sauce, and you're set. You don't even need that stuff. You just literally just toast and some avocado slices, or crushed or chunky. Again, with the versatility, it's a theme of my draft. But honestly, you can't go wrong with avocado. Like, seriously, I think if you go to any restaurant that serves a good breakfast or a brunch spot, avocado on toast will be on the menu. Whereas I doubt there's many other toppings where that's the case, right?
Yeah, I mean, I doubt you can even get Marmite on toast in like a fancy ass breakfast bar.
No, that's true, but avocado on toast,
yeah,
will definitely be there.
Yeah,
you
smashed avocado on toast. You're such a Londoner now. you're
I might be trying to appeal to the masses. You never know.
Yeah, you're appealing to one small group of 25 people that you know will listen to this because you forced them to.
Yeah,
I think it's good. I think it's good. I think the downside to that is cost. I know this isn't like a whole moral thing that we're going for here. We're just going for best toppings. But cost of living crisis. I can't afford an avocado to slap on my toast. I probably can't even afford Marmite. But
okay, I'll give you that. It is on the
it's still there. It's still
end.
Up there.
It is on the lavish end of toppings, but it is good. It may be a luxury thing. You might not have this every day, or if you can afford that, good for you. But it's good. It really is. And I think You know, of all the things we're going to draft today, I think this is the most recent addition to the toast culture
To yours? Oh, just generally.
in general. Like, I
Yeah.
don't think in the 90s, and no one was talking about avo on toast. No one. But it's so good that it's broken into the toast scene in a way we haven't seen anything else break into the toast scene before.
Is it only good on fancy toast? Like, is having it on our shitty white bread that we currently, that's our current base, that we're slapping like butter on and being fine with, is that too much of a step down from your fancy avo?
So I can see your point. I think with the thin layer of avo, it's fine. But to fully enjoy the avo experience, I think you need a good like sourdough or a tiger loaf or something like that. So to be fair, that's a good point. But I still think avo plays.
Yeah.
I think it's in context, it's great.
I think it's also very good. I do think it's better on like your sourdoughs, your top end breads, and I think maybe slapping it on some Tesco value white bread is maybe a bit of a kick in the bollocks.
Hey, what's wrong with Tesco value? Just because I want to be, I want to be fiscally responsible in this time of crisis doesn't mean something's wrong.
I want to be fiscally responsible. Buys avocado, has it on toast. Yeah, that's a good one. Healthy, nutritious,
healthy. The most
fatty.
Healthy thing we've drafted so far.
I'd argue peanut butters, either crunchy or smooth, is healthier.
Oh, I don't think so.
I think it's got less fat in it, hasn't it?
Oh, I don't think so. Yeah, but avo's got those healthy fats in it.
Cool.
Rob, pick 6 in the draft. To end
again,
the third
relatively
round.
new on the toast scene.
Okay.
I think in the world of like things you slap on toast.
Yeah.
Caramelized onion hummus.
Okay.
It's kind of sweet, kind of savory, thick. It's got them peanut butter vibes.
Okay. I
Healthy,
can see it.
Sweet. It's kind of tasty.
So okay. This was on my board, but not that specificness. I just had hummus.
Oh yeah.
But I think with the smooth, crunchy addition to the peanut butter debate, I think then that same passes to hummus.
Sure. Yeah. The the ridiculously specific nature of the two.
Yeah.
Like the route you've gone down is still valid.
Yeah.
I think more people. I feel like people who aren't into hummus like caramelized onion hummus.
Oh.
I feel like more people will like caramelized onion hummus than like regular hummus. So again, appealing to like more people, because I feel like if you're a bit on the fence about, if you've never had hummus before and you've lived in a cave for 10 years, then you're like, oh well, I don't know what that is, but I know what caramelized onions are. And I know what they taste like, so I'm going to give them a go. Or I know they taste quite sweet and stuff. So I was like, oh, let's give them a go.
So are you taking like the caramelized onion hummus you get in like Tesco's?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay, I see your point. I don't know. I feel like hummus is more of a dip than a spread, really. But I mean, it plays with toast. The thing is with hummus, I prefer it better with bread than with toast. It's one of the only things that I prefer better with bread than with toast. But I don't know. I just feel like I don't know. I just don't know why I don't like it on toast.
Just a bit cautious about it.
Yeah, especially because it's a bit. If you get the Tesco one, it's a bit grainy, and with the toast texture, the texture of the toast is also a bit grainy, and I don't think that vibes well. Where I think, well, I don't want to tip other picks. I don't think I'd take a hummus though. I don't know if you'd take another kind of hummus, but I think I'd go for a different kind of hummus if I was you.
I think this also but I feel like this goes with like the fancy, like you have your fancy breads, you have your fancy sourdoughs, and you have your like your hummus with them.
Mm. The thing is, as well with hummus, though, it's because it's a dip. I feel like it's an accompaniment. It's not the main event.
Sure.
Like I would have hummus and a meat, or hummus and a veg. I don't think I'd just have hummus.
Sure. That's why we got the caramelized onion, because it gives you a bit of like flavor rather than it being a bit.
I don't know. I think it stinks. I think this is the first stinker of the draft, if I'm honest.
Fine. Sure. It had to be me anyway, didn't it? It couldn't have been yours. So,
well, I mean, in my opinion, mine are all bangers. So you know,
it's true. I mean, it's the same thing I have here, right?
you thought I took a stinker with the smooth peanut butter first overall. So you know, swings and roundabouts, mate.
So what have you got now? You've got one, or you got two?
I have 3. You have 3, and it's your pick to start the 4th round.
Sure. Yeah, I've got beans in my honourable mention. Does that count? Or is that along the same lines as like cheese on toast?
I don't know, because technically you don't have to. But I don't feel like you could take beans out of the fridge and just chuck them on toast.
Sure, fine.
Is beans on toast a meal?
I think that's also a thing. Yeah. And
yeah.
I feel like additional preparation to additional preparation to the topping makes it not a topping in this draft.
Yeah.
So like
I
cheese
agree.
you have to bake, the beans you have to heat up.
Yeah, I agree.
Because you can't just have cold beans and you can't just have regular cheese.
Slices.
And both of them
that would be gross.
Both of them are roasting.
Yeah. No, I think you're right. I agree.
Cool.
Because I had that as well.
No.
in my honorables.
Yes, it's a good one. Same with like scrambled eggs. Scrambled eggs out. No fancy over here.
Yeah.
Or like poached
egg.
Yeah,
like a fried egg, right? Because I feel like the difference is, right? The fried egg or the scrambled egg or the beans become the star of the meal. Whereas it's you say you're having egg on toast, you don't say you're having toast with egg.
It's true. Yeah, and you always like when you got your beans on your toast, you're always looking for the beany bits of toast, and you're always like mopping the bean juice up with the toast. You're not just thinking toast.
Exactly. We should laugh at ourselves so much.
It's great. I'm loving it. This is a tough one. Jam.
Okay. Good pick.
It's a staple.
Yeah.
It's not fucking marmalade.
Given how specific we were on other stuff.
Yeah.
What I'm going to say is, given how specific we were on other stuff, I would have asked you to specify, but I'm not going to take a jam in this draft. So
I didn't know whether jam would be on your list.
I think you can have the whole jam. I think you can also have the whole hummus as well, but I think I'll give you caramelized because you were so specific.
Sure. Yeah, jam is that like the ultra sweet option. There's lots of different flavors. It goes well with other things. It's not as versatile as Marmite. Like you can, mate. You
go well with.
You make peanut butter.
Sure.
What does it go well with? He's got me there.
One thing.
He's got me there. Ham. We have at least one listener out there
Oh
who
my
is going
God.
to vouch on my
Oh
side.
my God. Lindsay made some jam and cheese sandwiches this weekend.
Jam and cheese.
Yeah, I know. It was too out there for me. I could not do it.
I think that's a bit much.
Yeah.
I mean, ham and jam is definitely out there, but going for that vote. 40 minutes in, going for that vote. Yeah, it's that ultra sweet option, a little bit fruity, like the ultimate like bougie jam, M&S blueberry jam. Mate, that shit's like wallpaper paste. It's fucking awesome.
I have never even heard of it, but now I want some.
Yeah, it's shitloads of money. Only get it if you got any discount. Because I mean, I get 20% off, and it's still steep. Yeah, it's just ultra sweet, gooey. Like you get seeded, you get unseeded. Blueberry, raspberry, strawberry.
Oh, yeah. Wait. So you want the one without the bits in again?
Either one, either or.
As
I've got the spread of, and like as you're not taking a jam, I could do whatever the fuck I want. Again, this is accentuated by butter. As we've already mentioned, butter is like the one.
Butter is the go. You're just selling my draft, bro.
I know, but I can't not sell it. You know, that was gonna be like one of my questions. Was like, do you butter then spread? Does that count?
Ooh, I think you always butter then spread.
I mean, you do. The peanut butter, I wasn't about it, and now you're telling me to do it before I die, so I'm doing it tomorrow because you're telling me it's going to revolutionize my world.
I'm telling you, the buttery taste. But you know what? I'm gonna head to M&S to try and get some of this blueberry jam you speak of.
Mate, it's blueberry conserve. You know it's expensive when it's not even jam. It's conserve. You can't get any, then I'll just go and get some tomorrow as well. Like when you come down next.
It might be a while, bro. My weekends are chocker.
Yeah, I'm also busy with all the things
too.
Cool.
Yeah, I think the thing with jam is it's not ever the thing I pull out of the fridge. It's always just the what yeah, we got jam, why not? It's like the if you run out of peanut butter kind of spread for me. Like, no offense to jam, it's just the kind of it's the side bitch, right? So when your main lady is giving you a bit of stress, it's when you just go to the side piece for like 10 minutes and talk to her for a while. Like
I feel like a proper toasty white bread, slap some jam on it, thick slap jam. Again, all about the losing half a jar of whatever you're putting on. 50p for a jar of jam, and then 25p straight on that first slice of bread. Sorted. Thick jam on just when you've crunched into it as well, and you're like,
you know what? To be honest, my jam game's been lacking recently. I don't think I've had jam on toast for like at least a couple of years. So maybe I need to comment.
Not even comment on.
Maybe I need to reintroduce myself to the jam.
Not the top.
I'll do it. I'll do it just for you. I'll do it.
I'll send you some. I'll get some.
Okay.
I'll get some courier to you.
Okay, if you want to. So, with the 8th pick, I know this one is out there. Well, I never knew it was out there until I was eating it at work one time, and my coworkers started laying into me for eating it.
Ass.
Don't do that at work. I'm going for pate.
Oh, it's bold.
It's
bold,
bold,
ladies and
but it's
gentlemen.
beautiful.
It's
If,
bold.
if you want me to be more specific, I can be.
Are you going for like coarse Ardennes?
No,
Of
Brussels
course he's not. Of
smooth,
course he's fucking not, because he hates
Brussels pate. It's got to be.
not Ardennes.
No, if you have chunks in your pate, I think you're a sociopath. Like something's wrong with you. It's no, it's gross. But yeah, pate. It's I think the one thing that's hard to find in a toast topping is kind of a meaty flavor. It's just not. It's like universally, it's not there. If you want something sweet, you got your jams, you got your peanut butters. You want something savory, you got your hummus, you got your avo. There's nothing else really that fills that meaty hole. Pause. Better than a pate.
You can get like pastes though, can't you? Like,
Yeah, but those are gross, bro. Who eats those pastes? Do you eat fish paste?
No, used
Exactly.
to when I was like 12. But
Yeah, back
like,
in the day when we lived off gruel and rations, back in
we
the
lived on
90s.
gruel and rations, mate. What is pate? Pate is fucking French pig paste.
Yeah,
It just doesn't come in a fucking jar. It comes in a piece of plastic, and you get it in the fridge aisle, and it doesn't last for months. Oh, fish paste. Oh yeah, you got pig paste. Yum.
I'm sorry that
Smooth as
my
well, so you
spread.
don't taste the bone.
I'm sorry that my spread is fresh, so it doesn't need all the preservatives to keep it around for 50 goddamn years for it to be palatable. But it doesn't need all of that. It doesn't need the extra bits. It's just pate. And to be fair, this is coming from someone who does not like livers at all. Like, I wouldn't eat a liver if I went to a restaurant, even if it was bougie and fancy. It's just like, you get livers on toast and that kind of stuff at
Duck
like
liver,
Portuguese
yeah.
places. Wouldn't touch it. But pate, oh, it's so good. It's just so unique as well. I think I've gone for flexibility in my draft, but this is the first one that's really like narrow down niche category. And maybe it's a bit bougie. It's not the blue collar like fish paste that the white man likes, but sometimes you have to bougie up a bit, and on those days we choose pate.
Mate, I feel like each of us have done like two bougie, two not bougie, and it's all up to the last one. Because like the M&S blueberry jam, bougie, Avo, bougie, caramelized onion hummus, not just regular hummus, bougie. You fucking Brussels pate, not Ardennes, not duck liver, not any other ones. Brussels pate.
Well,
bougie.
we have some class on the podcast here.
One half. Again, I feel like the bouginess of pate sourdough, right? That's like a crisp sourdough.
I disagree. I think pate plays with a normal toast. I actually prefer it with a normal white toast, because then what happens with when you get that, sometimes you get that fat sourdough, you have to put loads of pate on it, and that is like, I think then it tends to like it's a lot and it overpowers. But when you have a regular toast, you can put a thin layer of pate, and to be fair, it's quite fatty. So if you put a thin layer of pate, thinking about your health and all that bullshit, and it's just the perfect amount of meatiness. Because the thing is, if your pate layer goes like this, or like this, even like it can be too meaty. You do run the risk of over meating your pate,
over pateing your
yeah. But whereas I think with other spreads, maybe not Marmite aside, you can overspread and it's still fine.
Oh yeah, Marmite's definitely not. You overdo Marmite, you haven't got a head left.
Yeah, exactly. I think the more distinct flavors, once you there's a threshold, and once you go above it, it's just unpalatable. So that's why I think the regular toast is good for the pate. But that's just me.
You're adding butter to your pate. I think that's a no.
I have
think that
tried it.
should be
I
a
have
no.
tried it before, but it is a no. Yeah.
Because then it's like a.
I wanted to say yes just to sell my pick, but yeah, it's a no.
It's a no. That's a no. Strong no. Yeah, I mean, pate is a good shout. It's definitely out there. I think it's kind of like bougie restaurant. Like you scoop, you need your toast. Like traditionally, like you get your toast or your fancy ass bread and you dip in pate or like.
Yeah, but it's not bougie. Maybe
It's not bougie, mate.
You can get
Mate,
it. You can get it
Jimmy
at
down
shop
the road
for
isn't having
£1.
fucking
You can get
pate
it from
on
our
toast.
corner shop right now if you want it for like £1. Like,
Mate, my guy, the builder, ain't having pate on toast for lunch, is he? He's having fucking hardcore Marmite on toast. He's a working man.
just because it's not for the working man doesn't mean it's not good. Like, I don't know. I don't think it's bougie. Like, I mean, so
You
this is the
don't
thing.
think it's bougie?
So my coworkers ripped the shit out of me. Like, oh, you're having pate. Oh, how posh are you, pate?
Got an accent
I
on
don't
it.
think it's that bad. Because you can get it at Sainsbury's for £1. It's not that expensive. But
Fish paste, 40p.
fuck off with your fish paste. Unless you're taking it, do not mention that bullshit again in this draft. Okay. Okay. So kicking off the last round. This is a relatively new one.
Is it you or me?
No, it's me, and you finish off. This is a relatively new one to me. I don't think it's as widespread, but it is so good that I had to take it, despite the fact I think many of our listeners, if we have any listeners, won't know what the fuck it is. But
I mean, I know, and I'm listening.
crunchy chocolate spread.
Right.
It had to be done.
Right. First thing, immediately, and you know what it is because the look on your face. It's not smooth chocolate spread, is it? It's not smooth chocolate spread. It's crunchy. It's got bits in it, and those bits are honeycomb bits. Those honeycomb bits in all the crunchies always get stuck in your teeth.
No, but they don't in the spread. That's why it's elite. The honeycomb bits in the chocolate crunchy spread, they just melt in your mouth. It's
getting me so excited.
it's great. It's like having a crunchy without having to deal with the teeth issues. Like after you eat a crunchy, you feel like you have to go and brush your teeth. Don't need it. I can have a crunchy without having to brush my teeth. Honestly, it Rob, I thank you for this. You brought this into my life, and it's been a game changer. I eat it on everything. Like I'll cut an apple up and put some crunchy spread on it and eat it. Like I'll make a pancake. I'll put some crunchy spread on and eat
on
it.
pancakes. It was banging. To be fair, that one time.
Honestly, crunchy chocolate spread is amazing. And no, I've left some heavy hitters on the board, but I got to pick with my heart, and my heart says crunchy chocolate spread.
And for all those listeners, like that's not like that's got crunchy pieces of chocolate in the chocolate spread. That is Cadbury crunchy chocolate spread.
Yes.
Just for clarification.
Yeah. The candy bar. Why am I American? The chocolate bar, crunchy. It's great. It's indescribable.
Available in no big supermarkets, but your boss man's shop. Your boss man around the corner.
As we said, support your local boss man.
Sponsored by Boss Man. Have you tried any other discount ones like the Dime one or anything like that?
I tried Dime. I tried Biscoff.
Oh yeah.
It just doesn't hit the same way.
No.
There's something about that crunchy spread, Rob. It just I don't know. The thing is as well, I don't even like crunchies. Like the actual chocolate, I think it's a mid chocolate bar at best. It's in fact it's not even mid, it's like low end. I'd give it a 3 out of 10 because one, it's not even a chocolate bar. Two, gets stuck in your teeth. You have to brush your teeth afterwards. And 3, the flavor, while the profile isn't great because it's too much honeycomb, it's not enough chocolate. So I don't even like a crunchy bar, but the spread is just next level. It's like they've perfected the bar and turned it into a spread.
He's so happy with his choice.
Honestly, I think, Rob, just looking at my list, I think this is the heist of the century. The fact you've let me get these 5 things, I think these are my top 5 things on my draft, apart from Marmite.
Apart from Marmite, I did still Marmite. I mean, I'm happy. I'm still not disappointed. And then finally, because you went down the rabbit hole of crunchy chocolate spread, I'm just going for regular chocolate spread. Going for like Nutella.
Are you taking Nutella? Because I think chocolate spread and Nutella, 2 different things.
We go chocolate spread because you can get chocolate spread from any shop.
Okay.
And there are chocolate spreads that you can get from any shop that are on par and better than Nutella. And Nutella is expensive.
You're gonna
again appealing to that working man, yo.
You're gonna have some Nutella fanboys after you, man. People go hard for Nutella.
They do. And right, hear me out. A lot of chocolate spreads, super discount. But you go for them high-end chocolate spreads, just like Nutella. But it doesn't have to be Nutella. I'm not worming myself into that small section of hardcore Nutella fans. But I'm saying like that M&S chocolate spread, fucking up there, is also ridiculously expensive, just like Nutella.
But I think by saying not Nutella, I think you're alienating the Nutella audience.
But Nutella audience surely have to go out and experiment when they run out of Nutella. You can use your Nutella spoon on regular chocolate spread.
You have a Nutella spoon?
I don't have one because I ain't that fancy and I didn't like eat 12 kilos.
What? Why are you trying to claim to be the working man now? Like,
because I am. That's what I'm doing.
You're as middle class as fuck. Shut up.
I got my Marmite. I got my crunchy peanut butter.
You have like seven spider plants in your house behind you right
Peace
now.
lilies.
Sorry, you have 7. That makes it sound worse. You have peace lilies in your house. You're middle class as fuck, Rob.
My mum grew one and gave me like a tiny spriggin, and then all of these have come out of that tiny little thing.
The fact that you use the word spriggan shows how fucking
I'm educated
you are.
and I know what vocabulary is. My guy can't even spell fucking waste man.
Yeah, but
waste man. That makes it more waste man.
Bob the Builder with his jam toast and hard tea does not know what spriggan means, Rob. You claiming to be part of this group,
and he knows that Marmite on
most
toast
outrageous thing.
He knows Marmite on toast is better than pate on toast. He just knows it, you know. And he's going home and he's having his Frey Bentos pie and some beans like a fucking champion. Not on toast, because that's not a topping.
I'm not claiming that he's not. I'm just saying you are not part of this subsection of the world, my friend. Stop. You're trying to get this audience. It's not you. Mr. Blue Collar all of a sudden. Wears the cardigan, claims to be blue collar.
Yes, I mean, yes. Yeah, so regular chocolate spread available from all supermarkets. And also, some supermarkets don't stock Nutella.
Yeah, true. You know what? To be fair, I vibe with chocolate spread. I do. I know it's not I think it's not. It's controversial, but I like the half white, half milk chocolate spreads. What?
Excuse you? Sorry. What? I mean, it's on recording now.
not not for the taste, just for the patterns you can make with the white and the chocolate.
My guy hates white chocolate because it's not real chocolate. It's true. It's true. Before you get your back up, I know it's got no cocoa in it. It's not chocolate.
Thank you.
I went to a chocolate museum in Cologne the other week, and we had a tasting. We went to a tasting thing. And there was $2.50 extra to go and do this tasting thing. We were like, yeah, fuck it, we're getting more chocolate, and it's the Lindt chocolate museum, so it's gonna be tasty. It's only available in German. This talk, and I'm like, well, I know a bit of German, I should be okay. My partner doesn't know any German, and it's also like, we're eating chocolate. How much can German be? How bad can it be? Turns out it was like a history of all cocoa, and it was like, oh shit. And this woman's just talking like in very, very fast German, which is also like, it's quite hard for my brain to process. I don't do translations well. And it was just like, oh shit, we're in a room for, I don't even know how long, because this thing didn't say how long it was. I'm like, we're in here for like an hour, and she's just talking at us. And we're like, if she asks us any questions, just like, we're screwed. Give us the chocolate and get us out of here. And yeah, she was explaining about like cocoa and all that sort of stuff. And we had like cocoa beans that we crushed and ate and stuff, and it was good. But yeah, definitely familiar with the fact that white chocolate has no cocoa in it. It's not actual chocolate.
You know what I think it is? And I've just been thinking about this recently. I think the white man doesn't want anything that is brown to be superior than the white product. It's why they made white bread. It's why they made white chocolate. They just can't let us brown people have one thing. They had to come and whiteify everything up. That's what I think it is.
Did you not have white bread in Zimbabwe?
No, we did, but it's inferior. It's inferior to brown bread.
It's inferior because you don't get seeded white bread, though, right?
But even the regular brown bread, like whole wheat bread, you don't like that better than white bread? Yeah, well, I always knew you were racist.
Mate, I prefer seeded bread and like brown bread normally, but like you're getting your Tesco's own like actual brown bread that comes in like the Super Life bag or whatever, and you're like, this doesn't taste good. But like a seeded loaf, sure, fine.
Yeah.
Like a farmhouse loaf. Anyway, I digress. So I'm going for chocolate spread. You've had your final one.
That rounds up us. Rounds us up well. So I'll summarize, and we'll do honorable mentions, and we'll get out of here. So I've gone for smooth peanut butter, regular butter, avocado, Brussels pate, and crunchy chocolate spread. Rob's draft is crunchy peanut butter, Marmite, caramelized onion hummus, jam, and chocolate spread. Oh, I think, you know what? To be fair, I think we've done well. I
feel like some of my wild choices might. Right. So let's take a broader overlook. There's nothing on there that like I'm like, oh shit, we missed this. Like,
I mean, I think the obvious one is Nutella.
It's chocolate spread though, right?
Yeah, but I think some people will say the specificness of the brand is kind of
what sounds it
is more than just the one thing. But I don't know. That's not me. I'm not particularly a fan of Nutella in that way.
But like again, like still like the things you put on toast. So Nutella. So it's like the Hoover thing, isn't it? Like not all hoodies are All vacuum cleaners are Hoovers.
Yeah,
But all
yeah.
Hoovers are vacuum cleaners.
It's definitely up there, but the thing is, it's definitely, it's not even in my top 10 of things I'd put on toast.
But I don't think we've covered anything. I don't think we've missed anything.
Marmalade.
Yeah, but I don't think that appeals to enough people.
Yeah, true. I think you went very specific with the hummus. When, to be honest, I don't even like the caramelized onion hummus. Like I'd get, if you like, I like the high end, like smooth hummus. That stuff is great. Like really proper, like like proper authentic style hummus. That's the good stuff that you get at like I don't think you'd get caramelized onion hummus at a Middle Eastern restaurant, like, or a Lebanese restaurant, wherever authentic hummus lies. That's where I think you kind of lost me on that, because I'm a bit of a stickler for hummus. But maybe I think we didn't go hard on topics. Like I think I would have allowed this to be drafted together, but honey and bananas, no.
Requires
think that
preparation.
Well, you're cutting it up. It's the same as an avocado, really.
There's two things though as well, isn't it?
Yeah, but I said I would have allowed it because I think it as a pair, you'd never have just bananas, and I don't think you'd ever just have honey.
Could have honey on toast. Again, it's not on my top 5, so it's not there. But
yeah, so I had marmalade, hummus, cream cheese, but again, I feel like cream cheese you'd have like a boursin and then something on it, like a salami or a smoked salmon, which were all also on my list. And then I just had bananas and honey. I didn't really have a deep list on this one.
Yeah, you stole butter from me. That's gone. That was gone. I had smooth peanut butter on my honorable mentions. Cheese, beans. We've already discussed those.
Yeah.
A Biscoff spread, but that was ruled out because of the hyper sweetness. And the fact that some people really, really don't like that. So I've also got sweetness in the jam and I've got sweetness in the chocolate spread. I didn't want to go like it was either going to be chocolate spread or Biscoff, and I was like,
Biscoff's quite niche.
It is, yeah. I feel like you going with your niche, crunchy chocolate spread. Someone might not like the crunch.
It doesn't crunch that much though. That's
but I don't know. It's called crunchy. It's called crunchy.
For all you heathens out there, go and try some. It's fucking delicious.
It is very good. An almond butter, but that
almond butter
like went straight through the ceiling of bougie.
Almond butter? You're gonna go have it at the Shard or tea with the Queen? I'll have some almond butter, darling.
Where do we go?
R.I.P. to the Queen.
Yeah, rip the Queen. Coronation coming to you soon.
Free holiday, boy.
Free holiday, big up. Even more bank holidays in May. Yes.
I think that kind of covers it. Well, thanks for listening to the Rebirth. We'll be back, hopefully, if this goes well.
Yeah. I mean, if it doesn't go well, we'll probably find more things that we can find 5 things off that we can talk about.
Pretty much.
Or just record it just for the bands.
Peace.
See ya.